How's everybody doing today? Got a new project going on. This is not exactly what I had in mind, but it's still going to be pretty cool. 1976 Honda CB400F belongs to a friend of mine. He had a little issue getting it back together or whatnot, so we're gonna help him out, and we're gonna put it together for him. I did some engine work. The valves need to be adjusted. The timing was out. The valve timing was out, so we put that back together for him. There's some gaskets that's on the way. Got to put side covers back together. Got to get timing done, the ignition timing. And then we're gonna, we got some suspension work to do. Front forks we got to get worked on, tires we got to get on, all these things. But this, in the true sense of the word, is a basket case. So it's starting from scratch, and we're going to bring her back to life. So Softail Junky on a Honda. But we'll get it together. But thank you very much for viewing, and like and subscribe for me, and let's get on with it. Appreciate you. Greetings, everyone. This is Softail Junky here. This is not Harley for some. I don't know how this happened, but Mason, my buddy, he's got this little cafe, 1976 CB400F Super Sport, and everything is in a box. So the engine, for some reason, it's locked up here, so we're going to look at that. And so Mason said, "Jack, can you help me out?" I'm like, "Dude, that's what we do." So I'm going to work on a Honda. But this is going to be fun. Mason's stoked about it. I'm stoked about it, and we're gonna put this thing back together and see what happens. So today is the first installment of CB400 build. What do you think, Mason?
I'm ready for it.
Okay.
I'm ready for it.
Appreciate y'all. Good evening, everybody. Softail Junky here. I have got myself into something here. This is not exactly what I had in mind the other day when I was at the rally, and I said I have a plan, an idea. This is a Honda 400F, and my buddy Mason asked me to check it out, and it didn't turn over. So there was somebody in it. Mason and his buddy, I think they did a top end on it. The kickstart was not, I couldn't kick it over. I couldn't turn it over. It's never been started since the top end was done. So I got the valve cover off of it, obviously, and I got the stator off of it. So I'm turning, it will turn over now. So, but it's out of time. So with the valve cover on it, it was hitting a valve. It was tapping a valve. So I just backed up a little bit, took the valve cover off, and determined, I put it on top dead center here, and then the piston was up on this side here all the way, so that was top dead center. I verified it over here on the timing cover. But I got to check and see where the timing is for the camshaft. I don't exactly know where that is, so I'm going to look at that. And there's two marks on here, but I don't know which one is which, so I got to figure that out. But look at the mess. And obviously, just like we talked about before, basket case, bring it back to life, whatever. So Mason wants to make a cafe racer out of this thing. He's already done a little painting work, and he's got a back fender for it. And we're gonna do some handlebar stuff, and maybe play around with some front ends to figure out which front end he wants. So this is the update for today. I'm not scared of this. It's just I got to get it in time, and I'm not sure where the timing is at, or how to slope it back in time without pulling the head off. Obviously, I don't want to do that. And I made an engine stand for it today. So did a little welding project, got that done. So far, I'm not too upset about this. This is pretty cool. It's something different, but we're gonna keep this going here, and this is the big thing. Once this is done here, I think everything else will fall into place. He's got a brand new wiring harness for it. He's got a brand new headlight for it in the box right there. And of course, parts everywhere. Not sure about the front end. I'm not sure if we're gonna use that front end yet. We're gonna probably do something with the wheels. We're definitely gonna do tires. We're gonna modernize the front end there. I might do a little custom fender work if we have to. The cafe style bars are already on it. You know, we'll work with the front end. The rear wheel's got drum brakes. May strip it down and put new spokes in it, clean it up, repowder coat the wheels. We'll figure it out. So far, that's where we're at. That's all I got for today. We're gonna keep this rolling as far as a progression of how this turns out. Pretty excited about this. I know it's not a Harley, but we'll get there, folks. Appreciate you. Stay with me. Take care, everyone. Greetings, everyone. Afternoon here. Put a full day out in the shop today. I know it doesn't probably look like much has been done, but so I went through it wasn't kicking over like I was mentioning before. Took the clutch off, made sure the linkages was working correctly and it was clicking over in gear as it was supposed to. Had to make a special tool for that. Cut up a socket and made a special tool to get that nut off. Come to find out, the engine was out of time. So I took off the top cover here, or the valve cover basically, and yeah, it was out of time. So I got it back in time. No worries there. That took just a wee bit this morning. This was all rusty and nasty from sitting around. Cleaned that up really good. Painted the exhaust clamps. Replaced the oil filter down there. And I went through all the parts, kind of looking to see what we got and what's next. Here's the stator right here. And I've got a new stator for it in this box here. So we're gonna replace that. But I need to get new screws because the heads are all boogered up. And I gotta get a gasket. I need gaskets, so there's the clutch cover right there. I need gaskets for that. Took the front end apart. There's both wheels. Shocks, front shocks. We're going to send those out and get them redone. And see here. So everything was in buckets. There's a bucket. There's a bucket. There's another little bucket. Boxes, all that kind of stuff. So I just dumped everything out and organized all the screws, nuts and bolts, like items and whatnot. And so I thought it'd be easier to figure it out, you know, once it goes back together. The only thing is, these items right here, I gotta go to Honda and figure out what these are, because they were in the crankcase. So I don't know I gotta figure that out. And anyway, a little bit of an update, not much. And there's the fender over there. So I'm gonna chop the fender, I think. Yeah, we're gonna chop that fender. That's hideous, those little struts on there. Clean the rear shocks up. Carbs are no good. He's got to get carbs for it. One of them is broken where the jets go in. It's broken. So I'm probably going to put all these videos together tonight. I think there's going to be 3 of them, and I will put it out there as a new build for CB400. Right on. All right, folks. Appreciate you.